Hello, hello. May God bless you this day and may it prosper you. My name is Rick and I am the cryptocurrency Watchman. Okay, guys, I'm going to start doing these morning videos. I'm going to try and do them every day for you guys. I'm going to get up earlier than I have been, and I'm making sure I'm going to do my best to get these videos out every morning to show you which coins have potential, which ones have passed the buy sign, and some of these coins, if you can make 10%, 25%, you really should be looking at least 25%. If you can hit 25% and jump out of it, then you're having a good day. Now, if you can hit double your money, maybe 50% of your money, you're having an awesome day. But, don't get greedy, guys. Sometimes, just getting in and out of a coin can, be very prosperous for you. Don't trade off of your emotions. Use your head. If you can pull anywhere between 10 and 15% out of your money on every trade, you're going to do really well. So let's start out by looking at Ripple. Ripple is due for another jump. I don't know if this is it. It just passed the buy sign this morning. I'm just bringing this up because there is going to be one big jump that's coming real soon for Ripple, and probably for XEM too. They seem to follow the same guidelines at times. Just passed the buy sign this morning, so just look at it, pray on it. I wouldn't get into it just yet, but you never know. I would keep an eye on it, and if it starts to make a sharp incline going up, that might be the time to jump in because it's definitely due. All right, Purecoin. I actually got into this one on the low here. It's going up. I believe that we're starting the third leg of a possible Elliott wave. From what I'm seeing, I'm believing that this is the first leg, and then we have the second leg, and we're just beginning the third leg. If this is the third leg, you're going to see almost double of this, if not more. And then we're going to have a little bit of a retrace, and then it's going to go up even more. So, right now we're at a little over 7% increase in the last 24 hours, somewhere around 7%. So, I believe this one's going up. We have a retrace going on right now. If you're going to jump in, now would be the time. I believe this one's going to continue going up, and we may have a little bit of a retrace here in a little while, maybe later on this afternoon. And if you're right there and you're right on top of it, you can jump out right when it begins to retrace, then jump back in when it starts going back up on that fifth leg. Who knows what it's going to go to, but this one's going to show a profit today, so get in now, guys. All right, next we're going to look at Navcoin. Navcoin had a pretty good jump not too long ago, earlier this morning. This is a 24-hour chart. We could be looking at the same thing. We could be seeing the beginning of a wave here. We have a peak here. Looks like we got a retrace, and it's beginning to go back up again. If you're going to jump in, now's the time. If this follows the pattern that I believe it's going to, you could see close to double what we're seeing here. You could see double on the third leg right here. So pray on this one, and if you're going to jump into it, now would be the time. Okay, next is going to be Gamecoin. Gamecoin just passed a buy sign about midnight last night, and you can see the performance of Gamecoin. This is a 2-week chart that we're looking at, and this is it's due. It's oversold. It's ready to roll, and it just passed a buy sign around midnight last night. Let me jump to 24-hour chart real quick, and you can see that it's moving up. I believe there's going to be some profits to be made in this one. Could be 25%. I believe it's going to be 25% or better. If you're going to get in now, would definitely be the time. Every one of these coins I'm going to show you, some of them are going to have some huge gains. Some may only bring you 15 or 25%, but I'm going to try and give you, a rough estimate of what I believe this is going to be. This one's just starting out, so it's really hard to tell what kind of jump it's going to have. But if you're one of those guys that jump in, grab 10% and jump out and see what the next one is, this one's going to get you 10% at least. It could go 25%, but I'm going to wait and see how much more it climbs. But you can see it just past the buy sign. It's way oversold, and it's had some good performance in the past. I think this one's due. So pray on this one and make your trade accordingly. All right, next is EMC. We've had some great money to come out of EMC. It's had some good performance. A lot of people made a lot of money off EMC squared, Einsteinium. You can see that we have a big jump this morning just past the buy sign. We had a big jump right here. Could be the beginning of a wave. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to wait and see. Let's take a look at the 4-day. You can see it's sold out. You know, a lot of selling going on from the peak here. We saw a little something here. It's been kind of up and down, kind of sporadic, but look at the lows it's hitting here. I believe it's set for another big jump. We saw it here. We saw, you know, some of that here. We saw some big lows here. We had a nice jump here. I think we're going to see the same thing. And I believe this is definitely one to get into. It's always performed well. I believe it's going to perform well over the next couple of days. Everything down the chart is green, guys. Everything was red yesterday, but, you know, I could go through every one of these coins. But I'm just showing you the ones that are passing the buy sign right now. The ones that are definitely going to show you a profit. It's just a matter of how much. And it's really hard to tell on some of these until they get a little further along in the charts to see if we're going, you know, if we're seeing you know, a highs and a retrace and then a third leg, you know, Elliott wave, whatever it may be. So you know, it's always a risk. It's always a risk, but the ones I'm showing you are going to show you some profit. You're going to get something out of it. You got to stay on top of these things. If you're looking for long term, I'll be doing more of the long term videos in the afternoon. I'm gonna try and put out 2 videos a day. I'm gonna do the you know, the ones passing the buy sign in the morning. I'm gonna do more of the long terms and showing you some of the companies that are out there, who they are, what they do, who's behind them, that kind of thing. Okay, next is Blackcoin. Blackcoin just passed a buy sign this morning. You can see they had a pretty good sell-off recently. We got a little bit of highs here, but now it's making a big jump right now. Just past the buy sign, big jump. I think they're going to see a retracement. You might want to wait until it retraces a little bit, and it's going to continue going up. You're going to make money off Blackcoin today, so you know, keep an eye on it. Wait for the retracement. When it hits the low, jump in, because this one's going to go back up. I believe it's going to continue going up. Blackcoin. Okay, we're going to look at Hunter Coin. There's not a ton of movement or volume in this one, but it really broke away, you know, from the sell sign. It didn't go below the line, but you can see there's a big buy going on right now. Looks like we're seeing a retracement, so keep an eye on this one. It may be retracing, and if it hits a low, let it go up just a hair, see what it's going to do. You can see it's retracing right now. We got a big retracement going on right now. If this retraces, I believe we're going to see it go up past this mark. You're going to be able to make some quick money and get out of this quick. So keep an eye on Hunter. There could be some possibilities here. Keep an eye on the retracement. If it retraces and starts going back up, I would jump in, because I believe that we're going to see it go higher than what we're seeing right here. It's definitely, there's not a lot of volume on this one, same as the others, but you can see it's been way oversold. It hasn't done much lately, but this could be the beginning of a big wave, and I believe we're seeing a retracement here, and once it hits bottom, that's the time to jump in, because the next leg is going to be bigger than this one. Okay, I wanted to mention this one here. This one actually just passed a buy sign this morning, or during the night, maybe around midnight or so. This is a 2-week chart. This is Nautilus coin. Look at the highs and lows in this thing. If you're one of those people that you know, can sit in front of the computer, keep an eye on what's going on. Look at these highs. Look at the money you can make off this. I mean, you know, these are some serious highs, And if you have the time to sit in front of the computer and just work this coin, not a ton of volume, but good night. This thing just jumps like crazy. Let me go to 2-day here. I mean, look at this. If you if you if you can make your trades quick, you're right on top of it. Look at these highs. Look at the highs and lows. I mean, you could literally work this coin during the day and make some money. This is this could be what, 5%, maybe more, each run. So this is one of those coins, not a lot of volume in it. You might have a problem now and then, maybe buying and selling if you're trying to do things in the spur of the moment. But look at this. Look at the jump here. Man, if you can get in on that, you're making some bank. So I just wanted to mention this one. It seems to be a little oversold, I think. You can see it has some serious highs back here, and it's just been going down, 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 down. This one could be ready for a move up. We might see some more volume in this one. And but yeah, I mean, if you're one of those people that just sit there and want to play the market all day, you can make some money on this one. There's no doubt about that. Okay, Bitmark. I've made some money off this one. I know some of you out there have made money off this one too. Bitmark had passed the buy sign just a little while ago. It made a huge jump. I think we might be looking at a retracement on this one. Keep an eye on it. If it starts to go back up again, I think we could see some higher numbers on this one. Bitmark has been a moneymaker in the past. Let's go to 1 week. You can see this is just in the past week. Look at this high. Look at these jumps. And I believe that we're getting ready to see a wave on this one. Looks like we saw a little bit of one. We actually saw a wave right here. This is actually a bit of a wave right here. You can see Elliott wave. This is one leg, 2 leg, the third leg, and you can see, the third leg, usually goes 160% or above. And you can see it did go above. And then leg 4, and look at leg 5. My goodness, there was some money to be made here. So I think we could be seeing the same thing here. This could be leg 1. Let me go to 24 hours. 24 hours, okay. This could be the first leg, and then we're looking at the second leg here. We've got a retracement. So, or this could be the first leg. I don't know. It's retracing. Keep an eye on it. Not all of these follow the same pattern. Not all of them follow the Elliott wave. But you have to look at the potential. You have to look at the potential in these things, and of course use your Fibonacci. Some of you may want to use harmonics. Harmonics sometimes if you got all 3 hitting in the same spot, especially once it starts to go back up. Now this retracing, you can get a pretty good idea of where it's going to hit. But yeah, it's definitely retracing right now. So this could be leg 1, it could be leg 2. I'm not sure yet. Let's just see what happens. But if you jump in right now, this looks like a moneymaker. Not a lot of volume though. Okay, Golem coin. Golem. This one's going up. This one's been due for a while, and now it's starting to make its move. We're at 7%. PPC and Golem seem to be going up at the same time. I actually dropped into both of these a couple of days ago and just been kind of keeping an eye on it. It looks like they're both making their move today. So, now would be the time, because I believe that we're going to see some good rates on these today. We might see a pullback at the end of the day, maybe later. But, just pray on these. I prayed on it. I was given the green light. So I'm just showing you what's going on. Both of them, the Lord just told me, just to jump in, gave me the green light. So pray on these. These are going to go, I believe this is going to see some pretty good highs. Okay, guys, that does it for me today. I will talk to you again tomorrow morning. Thank you.